Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the last portion of July 2019. My apologies for this taking so long. I had some malfunctions and things just went haywire. So that came out in reverse. I'm uprighting it. It's the Ace of Cups in reverse. The moon. All right, Sag. So what I'm doing is a little bit different here. In respect to the retrograde energies that are present right now, I am doing your energy here, the person that may be coming towards you, the person that you're dealing with here on this side. If it doesn't work for you over here and you feel that this resonates with you, just flip it. Totally fine. The energies are fluid. Yeah, there's just a lot of retrograde energy happening, and so I'm redoing your reading. I can't remember what your initial reading was about. I've done too many readings now, and they've gotten confusing. I feel like I did yours. I think this is like the 5th or 6th time I've done yours. Things have just been fucking up big time, technically. So, show me the person that Sagittarius is dealing with. Show me the person that Sag is dealing with. So you have the 4 of Pentacles here for this person that you're dealing with. They have 4 cards coming out. You have the Knight of Wands. You have the 7 of Wands. You have Judgment. The energy between the two of you. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit and then we will get there. What is the energy between the two of them? What is energy between Sagittarius and this person Sag is dealing with? Two more times. What is the energy that Sag and this person are experiencing? What is the energy between them? All right, you guys. King of Wands. I'm sorry, King of Swords. So, the King of Swords, this energy is interesting. It can be cold. It can be detached, an energy of detachment between the two of you. It feels like there's a frostiness already. I mean, you have the Ace, I said the 2 of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse here that's representing you with the moon. So, this is not feeling the love, not feeling the connection anymore, being emotionally out of balance with a person or within yourself in regard to the situation. It could be dealing with somebody who may have disregarded you, lied to you. You may be keeping them at bay at this point. It feels like this person is just kind of like hanging out. There's not really much movement here. There's anxiety in regard to you on this person's part. I don't know, Sagittarius, if you created this disconnect, if you were bringing deception and lies, or if this person was, but it feels like somebody here has really kind of toppled this relationship, whatever it may be. Now, I don't know if this is a particularly like a situation that you are currently in, or if this is something that's coming back around. We have Judgment. This is essentially a card where we are needing to utilize our best judgment. Sometimes it can also talk about reconciliation. It can talk about a lot of things, but the Judgment card is, you know, consenting to move forward in something again, or, you know, giving your approval of something to move forward. I don't know if this is what you're going to be doing here. We have a lot of anxiety here, whether this be your energy or the person that you're dealing with, or a combination of both. At this point, though, we are kind of keeping somebody at a distance. We're very, it feels very solid about that decision. So which deck? I have a lot of decks here, and I feel like I need to use something different than the Rider-Waite. Yeah, okay, that one. All right. Show me for Sagittarius. Five of Cups opening itself up, presenting itself. Five of Cups is talking about regret, emotional frustration, being tied to things that feel painful emotionally. All right. Show me for Sag. Clarify this reading for Sagittarius, please. Okay. Why is the Ace of Cups in reverse for Sagittarius, please? Why is the Ace of Cups in reverse for Sag? So you have the High Priestess coming out in reverse. This is essentially energy where things are being, the top is being blown off of something. There's an understanding of what has been hidden, things that may have been in the dark coming out. Show me more for the Ace of Cups in reverse for Sagittarius. Show me more for the Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm not taking that. That's like 5 cards. I just want one. Just one. There we go. Thank you. So you have the Ace of Pentacles on its side. I'm putting it this way because it feels that way. Whatever's come out about this, you know, whatever was kind of left in the dark has now surfaced. The information is there. It's cut things off. We're no longer moving towards this situation. There's no movement here with the Ace of Pentacles. No new beginning, no new investing in anything. At the bottom of the deck, for those you have the Hierophant in reverse, this is a disconnect from a relationship, a cutting of ties. Yeah. Show me the moon. What's the moon about here for Sagittarius, please? What's the moon about here? So you have strength dealing with this situation and the sun in reverse. So again, information that has either been withheld, may have taken a long time for this information to come out for you. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So you may have been dealing with somebody who is kind of a ball buster, somebody who is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somebody who essentially was out of sorts. They were emotionally manipulative, mentally manipulative. They kind of a spitfire in regard to, not in a good way, like very, very harsh. Somebody who's kind of backbiting people, somebody who expects you to give them the world, but they don't give anything in return, you know? So for the Knight of Wands and the Four of Crystals, so Four of Pentacles, you have the Tower coming out in reverse. The Tower in reverse essentially talks about somebody wanting to return to something, somebody not letting a burning building go, like a burning situation that needs to just burn out, go. They're coming back to it. Here you have the Hangman in reverse. So this is essentially somebody who's taken a fair amount of time to think something through, and now they're trying to decide if they want to, or they're about to act upon it. And here we have the Six of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So this is essentially Six of Swords in reverse and the Tower in reverse kind of have some similar energy to them. It's coming back to a situation that's been difficult to leave, or I know there's a ton of glare here. I'm really sorry, Sagittarius. I can't help it. It's dark right now, and I can't do this in the daytime. I've got too many things to do this week, and I have to finish your reading tonight for like the 5th time. Not your fault at all. I'm not complaining about you guys. It's frustrating. This is like the 5th time. So for the Knight of Wands here, this is somebody that's in and out. They're not solid. They are back and forth. They're uncertain. They get excited about things and then kind of peter out. They don't have longevity. You know, they have a lot of drive. They have a lot of will. They're very exciting people. Sometimes it feels like you can be just swept up with them. Oftentimes that type of energy is specifically, you know, for that Knight of Wands, just because it's like it helps people. I say it helps people, but it's more problematic initially. But in the long term, it helps them. But initially, and while you're dealing with a lot of this pain, often from the Knight of Wands, it's painful. Just because they can ignite things in you. They can make you feel like everything is just like amazing between you two. You're soulmates. You're like, oh my God, the connection, the passion is just like on fire. And then like it fizzles out. And you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck? I actually loved you. Like, what happened, you know? So, yeah. Show me the energy of the Seven of Wands and the, I almost said the Death card. Okay, so the Seven of Wands. Now you have the Queen of Wands upright. She was in reverse before. She flipped out upright. And now you have for Judgment. Show me Judgment. Thank you. Judgment, you have the Ace of Cups again in reverse. So it's popping up in this reading twice in reverse. This person may feel like, and then at the bottom of the deck, there's the Eight of Wands. So there's like very little to no communication between the two of you. That may be because you or this person is shutting you out. I feel like you're shutting this person out because there may have been too much deception here. There may have been too much frustration. It went against your connection. You felt love for this person and they may have, age-old story. They may have deceived you. Sorry, I'm dropping things. But it feels like this person is wanting to return. I do want to mention too, due to retrograde energies, these energies they cycle through. So it doesn't always mean, that this person is supposed to be in your life forever. It doesn't always mean that this person has your best interest at heart. I'm sorry, I have like frogs in my throat. Sometimes this energy here, especially with the Four of Pentacles, it's like this person has been at a distance. This person has been silent for a while, it feels. It feels like they are anxious about what they've created here in regard to you. And so that's another layer of why they have not come forward, why they've not communicated. And I feel that they feel your sword is up. Sagittarius, they feel your sword is up. You're like not willing to look at how stern this guy looks. If you can focus. He doesn't look like an easy customer to deal with. And I feel like you have your guards up at this point. It feels like you've dealt with way too much deceptive energy here. You were not told the truth. Secrets were held from you. Also, the High Priestess can also talk about mistresses. It can talk about people that we didn't know were involved in third-party situations being revealed. Whatever has happened here, it's being revealed. It's taken you a fair amount of strength. You have the Sun in reverse with the Moon over here. That's not a great combo. Like, you've been dealing for a while here, not knowing what the hell you're up against or what you've been dealt. It's like you have bits and pieces, but you don't have the whole of the information, and that's hella frustrating. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Marcel. Hi, pretty boy. How are you, bougie? Yeah, so, I mean, at a distance, not moving forward, I feel that they are just like having a hard time, communicating to you because you've got your sword up. It feels like you have your sword up. Thank you for covering that card and the glare. You are so helpful. Hi, bougie. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Show me the High Priestess in reverse for Sagittarius. You have the World. Okay, so the World is finality and the Knight of Swords. You have somebody here wanting to potentially communicate this. If it isn't them communicating that to you, it is you basically saying, listen, this isn't going to go anywhere. Marcel, enough. Go sit. Thank you. The World talks about finality. It talks about something being over. If the High Priestess in reverse, whatever was revealed is just the defining point of what is over and done with, you're letting it go. It's done. Show me the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Sagittarius, please. Eight of Swords in reverse. So whatever you may have been thinking about this situation or worried about, contemplating, maybe I should have done this, maybe I should have done that. Perhaps it could have been different had I done this, or, you know, maybe if they had been blah, blah, blah. It's letting it go. It's not even worrying about it anymore. It's having to let it go. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords popping up twice. You know, I think that that's pretty indicative of you being able to utilize your words correctly in this situation, Sagittarius, and make the best use of that. I think that you won't be shy in regard to telling this person what, I wanted to say telling them off, but I don't think you're going to be shy in regard to telling this person what you need to say. The King of Swords here is very blunt. Very, very blunt. I'm trying to move these out of this glare. It's not happening. Oh well. Very, very blunt here. And again, disconnection. Ooh. Oh shit. There's a song that's playing in my head pretty hardcore right now. It's called Disconnected, and it's by The Creatures. I don't know if you're interested in listening to that. It probably is not everybody's cup of tea, but, you know, it is heavily playing through my mind right now. So show me strength. Show me strength for Sagittarius. Queen of Swords in reverse. This situation has had you up in your head hardcore. It's had you doubting yourself, doubting your feelings for this person, doubting if your sanity is okay. You know, it's total emotional confusion. I think this person had you in a fair state of emotional confusion that had massive ripple effects, and it's taken you quite a while to get yourself back together. I feel like you're guarded as hell, Sagittarius. That's what I feel. I feel like you're guarded as hell. Disconnected. Show me the Sun in reverse for Sagittarius. Show me the Sun in reverse for Sagittarius. So the Sun in reverse, you have the Ten of Coins. So this may have been what's been hidden. I don't know if this person may have a family with somebody else, or they may have had a situation, a long-standing situation with somebody else. And that was what was hidden. Show me the Hangman in reverse for this person Sagittarius is dealing with. Show me the Hangman in reverse. Could be a Pisces as well. Hangman is Pisces energy. You have Pisces, you have Scorpio, you have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. More Scorpio, you've got Leo again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, so for the Hangman in reverse, you have the Page of Coins and Justice. So this is essentially somebody coming out of their head to communicate with you. Or to consider communicating with you, to bring justice to a situation, to try to give to you. But not much is going to happen when a page, I'm sorry, you guys can't totally see that. A page is coming for a queen. You have the Queen of Swords here. It's especially when somebody's been incredibly hurt. This page isn't going to be very effective, even if they do want to right a wrong. And they're thinking about it. On the bottom of the deck, I already started shuffling, but on the bottom of the deck, it was the Hangman again. They're heavily contemplating this. This is, I don't know if they're going to actually communicate this or not. Sometimes when the damage is done, it's done, and it's really done. Show me the Tower in reverse for Sagittarius, please. Well, need I say more? The Hanging Dragon. This is the Hangman. This person is in their head, you guys, and here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Coins. This person is in their head. I feel like this is almost a replay of the reading that I just gave you, the fourth reading that I gave you the other day. Did I do it the other day? I can't remember. There's been like way too many readings. I didn't put it out because It's fucking bonkers. But this actually feels like that reading again. So it's like almost a reiteration. In that reading, somebody did not, this person didn't come forward. It's like they're in their head, they're in their head, they're in their head, nothing's moving. Show me the Ace of Cups in reverse here. King of Swords. Yeah, man. Again, you have the King of Swords here in the middle with this Ace of Cups here in reverse. Now, for the Ace of Cups here, you have the King of Swords. You're shutting this out. You're coming up as the you're coming up as the King of Swords here, Sagittarius. You're not interested in dealing with this situation. You're not interested in dealing with this situation. It's like Iceland, or I mean, I don't mean to say Iceland, but it's like a frozen tundra. Like it's frozen. Like you can't chip through like a fucking wall of ice. And that's what I feel here from you. I feel you have been so hurt in this situation that you're just not wanting to connect here anymore. No matter how much this person may want. Show me the Queen of Wands. And I think that they're not coming through. They're not coming through at all. I don't believe they're coming through. You have the Queen of Wands here, which is a card where like somebody is wanting to move forward. Somebody's passionate about the direction that they want to go in. Again, though, in reference to that last reading, I feel that the situation is something where they, you have 3 cards popping out also upside down, but I want to finish what I'm saying here. It's like they have the desire to rush towards you or communicate towards you, whatever it is that they need to communicate. But then they have the Hangman. The Hangman. I feel like it was your reading, you guys, that like the Hangman popped out 3 times, or like there was like a series of different cards, like all with very similar meanings, popping out 3 different times, you know. So for the Queen of Wands here, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the Tower in reverse, and we have the Fool in reverse. So this person is emotionally distraught. They don't know how to communicate with you. They feel like it's a pointless endeavor to even go forward. Even though we have the Tower here twice in reverse and wanting to go back into something that should be dead, should be let go of, you know. And then with the Fool in reverse, this is not a new beginning. And if I feel like they are also weighing in the factor that if they did come to you, it would be foolish. It would be seen as imprudent and foolish and not such a great decision on their part. Show me the 4 of Pentacles here for Sagittarius. You have the Star in reverse. This person isn't trusting themselves. They're silent and shut off and disconnected because they're not trusting themselves. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 5 of Swords. This is talking about mental manipulation, mind games, hardcore mind games, people playing bullshit games in the past that hurt you. I feel like this is another reading, clarifying the reading that I did for you. I'm going to put it up. I wanted to give you a different reading because it was so fucking like abstract and weird, but I'm just going to put these both up because I think that they're both the same reading. Same message. Show me the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands talks about a lot of anxiety in regard to coming forward about a situation, in regard to communication, in regard to doing anything about anything. It's just anxiety, fighting, worry. Show me the 7 of Wands. So for the 7 of Wands, you have 2 cards popping out. You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and you have Temperance in reverse. This person has too much anxiety to come forward. This person is just going to watch you from afar. They have too much anxiety to come forward for you. With the Tower in reverse, with the Fool in reverse, this person, they want to come back, but they're not sure how to do it. With the Knight of Coins in reverse, this is essentially an energy where it's like somebody is like digging their heels in. They're not moving. There's complete stagnation here, complete stagnation with the 4 of Pentacles, complete stagnation with the Hangman twice. You know, what is this person going to do? This person needs to overcome their fear. You know, I feel like I said in the other reading, I may have not, I'm not sure. I've done so many redos at this point, but I feel like, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe that in the other reading, like this person, whoever this person was, is like so on the fence. you not giving them the time of day is actually a blessing in disguise for them, because it makes them marinate in their bullshit. It makes them look at themselves and their cowardice in not being able to communicate here with you. I'm sorry, that's true. And I feel like they're just going to watch you from afar, and you're kind of closed off. Not even kind of, like entirely closed off. Okay, I want to find out about, oh boy. Show me the Eight of Wands here. Show me the Eight of Wands for Sag. Show me the Eight of Wands for Sagittarius. It's in reverse. Show me the Eight of Wands in reverse for Sag. So you have the Four of Wands in reverse for the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is essentially where we have no foundation to build upon. There's nothing really left here to build upon. And they know that. That's one of the reasons why they can't communicate to you. There's not enough stability in this connection to build anything upon. It feels like this person has come to some sort of understanding about how they feel about you, and what they may have put you through in the past, but you're entirely cut off now due to bullshit that's already happened in the past. There's not really much you can do or they can do about this. Show me the King of Swords. So for the King of Swords, oh God, I'm dropping things. For the King of Swords, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. It's completely shut off. Just as much as this person is not opening up, you're completely shut off here, and you're not accepting anything from this person. Anything. It's just shut down. This is like, I feel like in the other reading, like the person never actually came forward because they just weren't sure that they could. And you didn't make it any easier for them to do it. You just kind of like left them floundering. And rightly so. Rightly so, Sagittarius. You know, when somebody like fucks you over, they honestly forfeit an opportunity. First of all, they're turds, but they forfeit the opportunity to experience something with you where you actually may have had love and care and genuine feelings for this person. And they did not recognize it at the time. And now, during retrograde season, things are changing. One of the biggest factors of retrograde season is the fact that, people think about things. People, reconsider. They go over their mental itinerary of what the hell happened. How did this happen? What did I do here? And things like shift, and they either understand, oh, maybe I should like rectify that. Maybe I should apologize. Maybe I should come forth and express my feelings. Maybe I should be an adult, grown up, grow a pair and apologize to somebody, but sometimes people can't do that. I'm sorry, I'm just going to do that for the glare. I don't care if the cards are scattered at this point. I don't feel that this person is coming back. I feel that you're shut off, they're shut off. I feel that this is retrograde energy at its finest. This is contemplation, and you're here with yourself contemplating very heavily. They're over here in no man's land. It's a no-go. Okay, so yeah, you guys, I don't know if these are the cards that came out in your last reading. That would be fucking hilarious. So I'm going to show you at the bottom of the deck first. Past life, relationship, you've known each other before. Maybe that's why there's such a connection, a deep connection of love. On your part, you felt it. They felt incredibly attracted to you, but their behavior was crap. And then here, you have deception. Deception. Somebody is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And then over here, you have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This is in reverse. I don't think you're going to forgive this person. I don't think there's much movement here, Sagittarius. There's been too much deception here. Oh my God, I would shit myself if these were the cards that came out in your last reading. I'm going to upload that and see if that actually happened. We'll see. I don't know. Shit. Okay. So let's go ahead and pick a Nocturna for you. You have Scorpion here for your Nocturna card. Scorpion. So let's look up Scorpion. Scorpion, change, death, rebirth. Also, this card, Scorpion, Scorpios, they're very related. Scorpio is the card of death and rebirth. With its poisonous sting, the scorpion is a classic symbol of death. Ancient Egyptians believed them to be spirits which guided souls from one realm to the next. However, with this card is not a literal death, but a figurative one. Scorpions periodically shed their skins and grow a new one, up to 6 times in its lifetime. Perhaps it's time to shed your own skin, like an old relationship that's run its course, or a dead-end job that you found you've been at for far too long. Did you bring a toy? I feel, you guys, that this situation is like a dead skin. It's not something that you can maintain any longer. It's something that's just kind of dead. And I feel that you are exhibiting that more than anybody in this situation. I think that you are doing fine. I mean, I think that that's the protocol of what you need to do, or whatever this is. It's coming up twice. I'm pretty darn sure that that other reading that I did for you was like exactly this reading, which is kind of shocking. Honestly, it's kind of shocking, but not shocking. So I'm going to let it go from here, you guys. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope it wasn't redundant. And Marcel loves you guys, wants to say hello. I want to say hello too. I don't even know if you got to see me. It was probably all like garbled. But whatever. I will see you guys later. If you feel free to like it, share it, subscribe it if it made sense for you. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. And if you wanted if you choose to donate, there's a link in the description box below. All right, Marcel and I are going to sit down and play. And I wish you so much luck in this. Sagittarius. I'm almost Scorpio. I almost said Scorpio. Scorpio's right there. Yeah, you guys have a great night. Take care. Bye-bye.